Hey guys, how's everyone doing? This is Nick from ForexForNoobs.com with the daily analysis. Today is Thursday, the 1st of July, 2021. Time is 8:49 here in the UK. You're looking at an AD/USD daily chart in today's analysis. We're going to be looking for price action setups across all the pairs listed to the right here. So let's just dive right into it, guys. First things first, we'll be looking at yesterday's, well, no, sorry, not yesterday's setups, last week's setups that are still open today. So first of all, ADUSD is, well, this one's not open anymore because this one hit its target. You should definitely have closed this one out if you were in it. Yeah, it hit its target, which was down here at the previous bounce. So I'll put that one down here. EuroCAD, unfortunately, has had a pretty big turnaround. I was holding out for price to push up to this resistance area. Turned around in a huge way yesterday. So I managed to just get out with a little bit of profit. Not very much, nothing to write home about. Something like 0.94 roughly. That's not the exact number, but very, 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 very roughly. It was probably a bit lower than that, to be completely honest. Uh, Basically, the way this one played out is got up to this high uh, pretty much when I did the analysis. Then it just, over the course of the day, turned around and reversed. Happens, pretty annoying. I had a break-even stop, so I got out as it was turning around because I don't want it to hit my break-even stop. So it closed out. Unfortunately, we were looking for like 3R, got out with less than 1R. Not a great result, but not a lost trade either, so is what it is. New Zealand JPY, this is another one that had a bit of a turnaround yesterday, so it was looking really good. Now it's turned around. This one, just hold on to it. I don't really see any reason to exit this one. It wasn't really in enough profit to close it out. Yeah, leave this one open. All right, so we're going to look at yesterday's potentials. So these were setups that we were looking at as potentials yesterday. We're going to see how they've developed. First one is GBPAUD. We're getting the nice little indecision candle we were looking for. Probably won't trigger until tomorrow or maybe even Monday, but this one's really worth keeping an eye on. GBP this one didn't really push up to resistance like we were looking for. I'm going to remove this from the list temporarily. Might add it back to the list in coming days, but yeah, for now it's no longer on the list. Uh, Euro AUD, we were looking at a potential range forming here for Euro AUD. So we're looking for price to hit the top of the range and reverse. It has hit and stalled at the top of the range now, so we're just waiting for it to reverse. So we're still watching this one. GBPAUD I just talked about. New Zealand USD, we were waiting for price to fall into support. It could still do that from here, so we'll just keep this one on the list. But it looks like it might be turning around already. So we'll just see how this plays out today. And USD CAD. Yeah, it looks okay for a reversal potentially. So we'll also keep an eye on this one. I'm not gonna use yesterday's candle as a basis for my entry and stop loss. I'm gonna wait for today's candle. So we'll review these before the end of the analysis and I'll go into a bit more detail. Let's look for some new setups if there are any. Generally, new setups you find on a Thursday don't really trigger until Monday, so we're more looking towards Monday for these. Not really seeing anything yet. Nothing here. Euro GBP is in between support resistance areas, so there's really not much happening there. Euro JPY. Yeah, nothing much on all of these guys. Yeah, so that's it for today's analysis. There's nothing new from this list, but we still have potential setups that we're looking at. So it doesn't really matter that there's nothing new because there's stuff that we are monitoring for potential trades. So let's do a quick summary here. Euro AUD, just looking at this on the 6-hour, 8-hour charts because it's in a range and we're just looking to trade the range. We just want price to drop to the bottom of this range so we can hop in long here, much like the Euro, whatever, Euro CAD, Euro AUD. No, this is Euro AUD, so it must have been Euro CAD trade that didn't do as well as I wanted. We're just waiting for price to hit the bottom of the range. We'll enter as soon as it hits the bottom of the range, not even wait for indecision, and then we'll let it run for run back up to the resistance, which is what we were looking at when we were doing the Euro CAD trade, but we were looking for a run back up to support. Unfortunately, it turned around really quickly. So, yeah, let's keep a close eye on this one over the next few days. Going into Tuesday, Wednesday, it might hit the bottom of the support area. It could happen earlier, of course, but a lot of times it'll take several days for it to move from the top to the bottom. So for example, here it took 5 days to get from the top to the bottom. So we could be looking at next week on Wednesday or something by the time it gets to the bottom of the support area. GBP/AUD, we're just looking for a potential stall out at this resistance area. Nice little indecision candle on resistance would be good. It looks like one could be forming today, which will mean that at earliest you could get in tomorrow, but more likely you'll get in on Monday or Tuesday. New Zealand USD just waiting for price to drop into the support area and show us some indecision. It's not doing that yet. It's not on the support area. It's just above it. I'd really rather price be on the support area, dropping lower. And USD CAD, we're already getting some indecision forming on resistance, but again, for a short trade here, I'd be looking at tomorrow, but more likely Monday by the time I would get into this. And finally, New Zealand JPY, just hold on to it. It is pulling back, unfortunately, but it's still a valid short setup, so yeah, hold on to it. So that's it for today's analysis, guys. I hope you found it useful. I'll see you for next week's analysis, which is going to be on Tuesday. There is no set time for analysis anymore. I just do it whenever I can, but it's usually somewhere between 8 and 11 a.m. UK time. So I'll see you guys for the next analysis. Thanks and bye.